The 33 Strategies of War by Robert Greene. War has always been more than conflict. It is a mirror of human nature, ambition, and survival. Robert Greene's The 33 Strategies of War distills centuries of battles, from Sun Tzu and Napoleon to modern politics and business, into psychological laws of victory. It is not a manual for soldiers alone, but a map for anyone navigating life's wars, personal, social, or professional. Greene begins with one truth: life is perpetual conflict. The battlefield is everywhere, in boardrooms, relationships, and the inner mind. To survive, one must think like a strategist, calm amid chaos, focused amid fear. He divides his wisdom into 5 great divisions: the polarity of warfare, the offensive, the defensive, the unconventional, and the psychological. Each represents a path through conflict, not just to win, but to endure. 1. The polarity of warfare, the mind of a warrior. Greene reminds us that the first war is always internal. Fear, doubt, and hesitation are the true enemies. The death ground strategy teaches that only when escape is impossible do humans find their greatest strength. When a warrior fights as if his life depends on it, it does. The strategist learns to burn his ships, removing retreat as an option. Lose the battle, Greene says, but win the war. Every defeat teaches discipline. Every setback forges resilience. Victory begins in clarity, in knowing the self before knowing the enemy. 2. The offensive, seizing the initiative. Greene's greatest warriors never waited. They acted first, shaping events before events shaped them. He recalls Alexander the Great, who conquered not by numbers, but by momentum. The offensive mind never reacts, it provokes. He teaches the blitzkrieg strategy, overwhelmed through speed, surprise, and decisiveness. In life, hesitation is death. Power belongs to those who strike while others analyze. The best defense, Greene writes, is attack with purpose. 3. The defensive. The art of containment. Not all wars are won by aggression. Greene reminds us that patience and positioning often defeat brute force. Appear weak when you are strong, he writes, echoing Sun Tzu. A fortress can be mental as much as physical. In the Fabian strategy, he recalls the Roman general Fabius Maximus, who saved Rome by avoiding battle. He understood that delay could destroy the enemy's spirit more effectively than combat. The wise strategist preserves energy, letting arrogance exhaust itself. Victory is not always conquest. Sometimes it is endurance. 4. The unconventional, guerrilla warfare of the mind. Greene draws from revolutionaries Mao, Washington, and T.E. Lawrence, who fought not with armies, but with ideas. When you cannot win by strength, he says, win by confusion. The guerrilla mindset thrives in chaos. It uses mobility, unpredictability, and symbolism. The unconventional strategist never meets force with force. He strikes from the shadows, shifts terrain, and makes himself impossible to pin down. Appear everywhere and nowhere, Greene writes. Make your opponent fight ghosts. He shows that modern warfare, whether in politics or business, is fought with perception. Narratives, not bullets, decide victories. The master strategist controls stories, not soldiers. 5. The psychological, the war within. Greene's deepest lessons concern the mind: fear, pride, ego. The greatest generals, he says, command themselves before they command armies. They remain calm while the world burns, turning emotion into strategy. He warns of the chain reaction strategy, where anger or panic leads to impulsive decisions, creating ruin. The antidote is presence, clarity in crisis. Amateurs react, Greene writes. Professionals plan. He teaches the counterbalance strategy, mastering detachment. A true strategist does not chase every fight. He chooses battles that matter. He wages war to gain peace, not destruction. Through the lives of Napoleon, Caesar, and even samurai warriors, Green reveals a common thread: the strategist does not crave conflict, but uses it as a mirror for truth. War reveals character. It strips away illusion and shows what endures when comfort dies. The final strategy, grand strategy, binds all others. It teaches perspective to see beyond the moment, to move not as a soldier, but as a general of one's life. Each decision, each move must serve the greater victory. The wise do not chase small wins. They build empires of patience. In the end, the 33 Strategies of War is not a hymn to violence, but to awareness. To Green, power belongs to those who remain composed amid chaos, who think while others feel, and who act while others dream. The greatest victory, he writes, is not in defeating others, but in mastering yourself.